Good morning kids, myself Archana. I am handling the chapter 8, comparing quantities. So the word comparing only tells us what this chapter completely deals about. So we compare any two things or like any two quantities with the units, related to units we are going to compare it. Like what all we might compare here. So here the comparisons are made in height, weight, temperature and different cities, then percentage comparisons, money comparison, and time, etc. Comparison is also meant as like conversion. As we have studied in our primary classes, we usually do the conversions like in height might be like we convert meters to centimeters, centimeters to millimeters, meters to kilometers, kilometers to meters. We do this kind of conversions. Whereas if we come to weight we might convert like kg to grams, grams to kgs. These types of conversions are there. Then temperature also the same way. Then percentage also the same way. So these conversions we convert and then compare. So how these conversions are made and how these comparisons are done here to study in detail. Firstly, there is this topic of ratio. So ratio means what? We are finding out here the answer, the comparison, when we make the comparison, the result might be the same. But before that, to compare any two quantities in the ratio, the units must be the same. Like if we compare height, it should be in the same centimeter and the centimeter. Okay. If we compare in weight, it should be, if the comparison are made, it should be whether in kg and kg. If not, it should be whether in grams and grams. This type of comparisons are made. In case if it's there in kg, we are going to convert that into the grams and then the comparison are made. In case if it's in grams, then we are going to convert that into the kg and then we are going to compare it. Finally, what it tells is comparison you can make, but the unit must be the same. Okay. As I've told you, the ratio with the same units, we are supposed to compare the quantities with the same units. So, how to compare and how to solve the problems with the help of ratio? We'll check it out. Okay. So there are few examples. Let us solve. So here the question given to us is rupees 5 to 50 paise. So here, as we know, 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise. 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise. Therefore, we are supposed to convert rupees 5 into the paise. So 5 rupees will be equal to 5 into 100, which is equal to 500 paise. Here we have converted rupees into paise. 5 rupees into paise. When we convert 5 rupees into the paise, we are going to get 500 paise. So we have to find the ratio for that. Thus, the ratio required over here is 5 rupees. The question which is given, okay, 5 rupees is to 50 paise. Then in the next step we are substituting the conversion form of it. 5 rupees when it's converted to the 50, when it's converted to the paise, it becomes 500 is to this 50 paise as it is we are writing it. We are converting rupees into the paise. 0, 0 cancels out. 5 ones is 5, 0, 0 cancels out, and there is another way to solve it. You can directly write 500 by 50, which makes much more easy to calculate without any confusions. 0 and 0 cancels out. 5 ones is 5, 5 tens is 50. So the ratio what we are going to get here is 10 is to 1. So this is how we find the ratio. Now, this is how we find the ratio in money. So there is one more example where we find the ratios in weight, mass, kgs and all. Okay. So as we know, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So here we are converting 15 kg to the grams. So 15 kg is equal to 15 into 1000, which will be equal to 15,000 grams. We are converting kg into the gram. So 15 into 1000 will be equal to 15,000 grams. So the ratio, thus the required ratio will be the question which is given 15 kg is to 210 grams. 15 kg we have converted into the grams, so we are getting 15,000. 15,000 is to 210. To make the calculation easy, we just write like this: 15,000 by 210, or else 210 upon 15,000, which is equal to 0, 0, we are going to cancel it out. 21 and 15,000 comes under, both can be divided by 3. How? 3 sevens are is 21, 3 fives are is 15, and 0, 0 as it is we are carrying out. 500 threes are is 15,500, and 7 threes are is 21. Both are divided by 3. So the ratio what we are going to get here is 500 is to 7. This is how the comparison is made. This is how the comparison is made in the weight. Okay. In the same exercise 8.1, there is a question like, in a computer lab there are 3 computers for every 6 students. How many computers will be needed for 24 students? The question is like this: in a computer lab there are 3 computers for every 6 students. How many computers will be needed for 24 students? So how we are going to solve? So 3 computers are used by 6 students. Then if 24 students are there, how many systems or how many computers are used? Okay. So that 6 students need 3 computers as the data given in the question. 6 students need 3 computers. 1 student need how many computers? For 1 student, how many computers are required? Like 3 by 6 computers. Okay, 3 by 6 computers are required. 3 computers by 6 students are required, right? So 3 computers will be used by the 6 students. That we have written in this way. Therefore, for 24 students, how many systems are required? This is a question. 24 students need this 3 by 6 into 24 computers we have taken it. So 24 students, computers are required. So here we are cancelling it out. Like 6 ones are 6, 6 fours are 24. Okay. So that we are multiplying this 2. 3 fours are is 12. So 12 computers are required for 24 students. That means each student are using 2 students are using single computers. So this is how we solve, we compare and solve it.